From CBS News, it's The Early Show with Erica Hill and Chris Ragland.
In this morning's Health Watch, feeling old. People say that age is just a number and that you're only as old as you feel, but a new study finds that women often feel older sooner. Early Show contributor Taryn Winter-Brill has more.
It turns out feeling forever young is a lot easier if you're a man. According to a new study, women consider themselves old at age 29.
Oh my God. They're in trouble. That's so soon. Okay.
Are you shocked?
A little bit, yeah.
If you live in that world that you feel old at 29, you've got much deeper issues and you should find a therapist.
Men, however, don't feel over the hill until 58, twice the age of their female counterparts.
When men gray, it's sexy and distinguished, and when women gray, we run for the dye and the coloring and all that.
In fact, 25% of women thought they were old at the sight of their first gray hair, while 66% of men felt past their prime when they could no longer perform in the bedroom.
What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't felt that.
There's more to life than bedrooms. If you can't do it, take up needlepoint.
And while some say age matters, others say it's simply a state of mind.
As long as you feel young, you are young.
I'd love to be 29 again, but 50 is 50s have been great.
Years ago, my age would be probably dead.
How old are you?
80.
What's your secret?
Good thoughts, good living, and adventure.
Gentlemen, did look great for 80. Lesley Jane Seymour, Editor-in-Chief of More Magazine, is here with some strategies for staying young, inside and out, at any age. Lesley, good morning.
Now I'm feeling ancient.
He did. He looked great for 80. When he said that number, I couldn't believe it. I thought he was lying.
Incredible.
So why is it that women, 29, that's a little ridiculous. To start feeling young at 29.
Highly neurotic, I think.
But why do women overall feel older young?
We live in a society that is not as fair to women as it is to men, and it's been like that for a long, long time. But it's time to change that.
Yeah.
Women really, a lot of it has to do with how you feel inside and how you project yourself to the world. It's the same kind of thing with beauty. When a certain kind of woman walks into the room and you say, well, she's not really that pretty, but she has all that energy, she has all that verve, she comes in and she commands a room, and you say, who is that gorgeous woman?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with age. And I have some great friends, really, who there's one friend who I talk about who lives out in LA and used to book my covers for me at another magazine. And I literally have not seen her below this area. So I have no idea how old she is. She won't let me see anything below here. But she is the most energetic person. She has the energy of a 12-year-old.
Yeah, so. Is it kind of along the lines of what we heard from some of the people in the piece? Is it the gray hair? Are those the things that really make women feel older?
Well, I think those are the things that can make you feel older. Of course, there are many, many things that we get to use that men are just now sidling up to, like hair color. There are celebrities I know who had their hair color done and things like that. There are tools of the trade that we get to use that men don't get to use. And let's face it, our hair doesn't fall out, thank God.
Yes.
I don't know how you guys deal with that.
That's a good point.
That's a really tough one.
With me, it's my mother's father who died with a full head of hair.
Okay, we'll hope for everybody.
There are people out there who do seem to stay youthful no matter what age.
Yes.
A lot of them are celebrities, because that's what people are kind of confronted with magazines each and every day.
Yes.
And they see the stars, the Julia Roberts and those people that just seem to kind of defy the odds.
But you have to stay at it. I just had dinner the other day with Kate Walsh, who's our cover girl, and she was going home after dinner, and guess what she was doing? She had drum lessons. Really? She's, a single woman. There's no reason she's not going to be a music star, but she loves to play the drums. And so those are part of the strategies that you can use to actually make yourself feel younger.
Are there some disadvantages of feeling over the hill?
Well, yeah.
Aside from just feeling over the hill?
Right. If you actually feel over the hill, you will act over the hill. And some of the things that you can do, for instance, if you want some tips, are stay on the internet. The internet is a great place to know what's going on in the world. You always want to be engaged. Another thing to do is read extensively and to read internationally. For instance, there was a book I just read which was called The Girls of Riyadh, which is the Sex and the City of the Arab world. Very very, very interesting. Have friends, well, the other thing is to go to the gym, obviously, so you work out and look great. Try new stuff. There's Zumba. Everybody's, you know, you got the young people in there and you got the older people in there. And then also have friends who are different ages. One of the things we tend to do is if we cluster with all our same old friends and we kind of lose our reference points about what's new, you want to have friends who are younger. You want to have friends who are older. And part of that keeps you feeling great and young as well.
Yeah, but what we take away from the piece, though, is the direct correlation women have to age is their looks fading, whereas men, it's their
sexuality.
Their bedroom
right.
performance.
Well, see, we've got it up on you guys. We can have the sexuality keep going, and you guys are going to have to deal with that down the road.
Lesley Jane Seymour, thank you very much. Good to see you. Up next, do you feel the draft?